From pampered house pets to wild creatures that have eaten a bit too much, animals, just like humans, can sometimes let their weight get a little out of control. Whether through a lack of exercise or an overindulgent diet, these animals have packed on the pounds in ways you have to see to believe. Today, we're counting down the 15 fattest animals ever seen. Get ready to meet some of the chubbiest critters on the planet. Number 15. Cassie the Border Collie. Our first hefty contestant is Cassie, a border collie with a taste for human food. Cassie's previous owners fed her a diet consisting of takeout, roast dinners, and even chocolate, resulting in the poor dog weighing an incredible 126 pounds, more than double the weight of an average border collie. Cassie's weight severely affected her mobility and health. When she was finally taken in by a canine care trust, it took 3 people just to lift her. Luckily, she was placed on a strict diet, and within 6 months, she had lost nearly half her body weight. Cassie's story shows how important a balanced diet is, even for our furry friends. Number 14. Garfield the Cat. Named after the famously lazy cartoon cat, Garfield is a real-life feline who became a viral sensation in 2012. After his owner passed away, Garfield was taken into the North Shore Animal League of America in New York. When the staff weighed him, they discovered that Garfield tipped the scales at a whopping 38 pounds. It turns out that Garfield's late owner had indulged him with a luxurious diet, and the cat had grown accustomed to being fed only the finest of foods. Upon being taken in by the shelter, Garfield was immediately put on a weight loss program. With a goal of losing 15 to 20 pounds, the big guy had a long journey ahead of him. Number 13. 747 The Bear. In the wilds of Alaska's Katmai National Park, there's one bear that reigns supreme in size and appetite. Appropriately named 747, after the famous jumbo jet, this grizzly bear has earned a reputation as the park's largest and most dominant bear. He was once seen eating 15 whole salmon in a single sitting, which amounts to over 67,000 calories. At his peak, 747 weighs as much as 1,500 pounds, making him significantly larger than the average bear. Thanks to his size, 747 gets first pick of the best fishing spots along the Brooks River, allowing him to maintain his impressive bulk. Number 12. Squirrel Supersized. Squirrels are known for spending their summers hoarding food in preparation for winter, but in recent years, squirrels in North America and Europe seem to be getting bigger, and it's not just because they're overindulging. Experts believe that climate change is playing a role. With milder winters and longer summers, squirrels have more opportunities to stock up on food, and they burn fewer calories during the colder months. As a result, some squirrels are now entering spring with significantly more weight than usual. While they may look adorable, these chubby squirrels are a sign of the changing environment. Number 11. Bob the Hedgehog. In Japan, Bob the Hedgehog has become somewhat of a celebrity due to his size. Living in a hedgehog cafe, where visitors can pet and interact with the animals, Bob has grown to be the fattest hedgehog in the country. His owner blames his size on Bob's insatiable appetite, but critics argue that it's the cafe environment that's to blame. Animal rights campaigners point out that keeping hedgehogs in such close contact with humans isn't natural and can lead to stress and overeating. Bob's weight has sparked a larger conversation about the ethics of animal cafes and how they affect the well-being of the animals. Number 10. Mabel the Pig. Pigs are naturally plump animals, but Mabel, a pot-bellied pig from Boston, took this to the extreme. At her heaviest, Mabel weighed a staggering 196 pounds, more than twice what she should have been. Her excessive weight caused her so much distress that she could no longer stand up on her own. When animal rescue officers arrived to take her in, they had to use a backboard to lift her. Mabel was placed on a special diet at a nearby farm, and she began to shed the pounds. Her story is a reminder of how important it is to provide proper care for animals, especially when it comes to their diets. Number 9. Darius the Rabbit. At over 4 feet long and weighing 49 pounds, Darius is officially the world's largest rabbit. This continental giant rabbit has a voracious appetite, consuming over 2,000 carrots and 700 apples each year, along with a specialized rabbit food diet and a weekly bale of hay. Darius's owners spend over $7,000 a year just to feed him and his equally large rabbit sibling. Fortunately, it's perfectly healthy for this breed to grow to such a size, and once they reach their adult weight, they stop growing. Darius is not only a gentle giant but also a world record holder. Number 8. Neville the Pixie Frog. Pixie frogs, native to Africa, are one of the largest frog species in the world, and Neville the Pixie Frog takes that title seriously. While most pixie frogs weigh around 3 pounds, Neville has packed on so much weight that he's closer to 5 pounds. In captivity, pixie frogs will continue eating as long as food is available, even though they don't need to hoard it as they would in the wild. With limited exercise opportunities in his tank, Neville's weight has ballooned, making him one of the largest and laziest frogs you'll ever see. Number 7. Great White Shark of South Africa. Great white sharks are the apex predators of the ocean, and they grow to incredible sizes, but one particularly massive great white was spotted off the coast of South Africa in 2015. This shark was estimated to weigh over 5,000 pounds, far more than the typical adult great white. Divers who saw her noted how sluggish her movements were, suggesting that she may have been heavily pregnant. Regardless, this was one shark you wouldn't want to encounter in the water, especially considering her immense bulk and power. Number 6. Goldfish gone giant. Goldfish are typically thought of as small, easy to care for pets, but under the right conditions, they can grow far bigger than most people expect. When kept in large tanks or ponds and continuously fed, goldfish can grow to sizes beyond their typical 10 to 11 inches. Some overweight goldfish even begin to swim upside down due to their size interfering with their swim bladders. These supersized goldfish serve as a reminder that even small pets need portion control to stay healthy. Number 5. Kookaburra, Australia's overfed bird. Kookaburras are native to Australia and New Guinea, and while they are usually sleek, agile birds, one kookaburra made headlines in 2017 for being far too heavy to fly. This overweight bird had grown nearly twice the size of a normal kookaburra, likely due to scavenging human food. When spotted by a homeowner, the bird could barely move and had to be taken back to the forest in an elevator. Overfed wildlife is becoming an increasingly common problem in urban areas, as animals have easy access to human waste and garbage. Number 4. Raccoon roundness. Raccoons are infamous scavengers, and when kept as pets, they face a unique challenge. Without specially formulated diets, pet raccoons are often fed dog food, which doesn't meet their nutritional needs. Combined with a lack of exercise, these raccoons can balloon to the point where they can't even walk properly. They end up pulling themselves along the floor, looking more like furry bowling balls than the agile creatures they are in the wild. Number 3. Lion the hamster. Lion the hamster was just a year old when his owners realized he had grown to more than twice his normal size. Hamsters have a natural tendency to store food in their cheeks and bulk up in preparation for leaner times, but when they have a constant supply of food, they don't know when to stop. Fortunately, Lion's owners recognized the problem and put him on a diet before it became a life-threatening issue. Number 2. Obi the dachshund. At his heaviest, Obi the dachshund weighed an astonishing 77 pounds, 3 times the healthy weight for his breed. Obi's elderly owners loved him so much that they spoiled him with treats, but their affection led to a serious health crisis. Unable to walk or respond to anyone, Obi's life was at risk. Thankfully, he was adopted by a veterinarian who helped him lose the weight through exercise and a proper diet. Obi's story is a powerful reminder that sometimes, too much love can be dangerous for our pets. Number 1. Ashine the orangutan. Finally, we reach Ashine, the orangutan who grew up living a life of luxury. Taken from the wild at a young age, Ashine was raised by a family in South Africa, where she was fed candy and junk food. By the time she reached adolescence, she weighed far more than a normal orangutan and had developed human-like habits, even walking upright. In 2010, Ashine was taken to Monkey World in the UK, where she was put on a strict diet to help her lose weight. Her journey to a healthier life is ongoing, but she's already made incredible progress. And there you have it, The 15 fattest animals ever seen. Whether due to overindulgence or environmental factors, these animals have all struggled with their weight, but many of them have found a healthier path forward. Which of these animals surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more incredible animal stories. See you next time.